This is Meraj. Meraj is a writer. Meraj loves golf but didn't turn pro. A good thing, because he would have probably starved. He loves motorcycling, can strum and sing a bit, and is committed to nothing except a life on the road.
This is Johan. Johan is a photographer. Johan is more Indian than I am, but carries a Swedish passport. Johan has lived around the world and bankrolled his travel with some pretty interesting gigs. He's picked apples, been a bartender, worked on an oil rig, before finally discovering the camera.
Last year, we teamed up to travel for a year in India and chronicle our experiences. It's been quite a trek, a hell of a ride, a drive like no other, a flight to new horizons, and a voyage that we hope won't end anytime soon.
Thailand, a fascinating country where golden temple spires jostle for space with skyscrapers, where a deeply religious culture coexists seamlessly with, well, a seamier underbelly, where Michelin star restaurants are often rivaled in popularity by humble street food vendors, and where stunning beaches encircle a country that has lush tropical forests, mountains, and some of the liveliest cities in Asia. No city represents Thailand's historical and cultural potpourri with all its contradictions and dichotomies, as well as Bangkok. The capital city, or Krung Thep as the Thais call it, is as multi-layered as they come. Most of the major roads in Bangkok used to be canals that were used by boats for intra-city travel a few hundred years back. Today, the SkyTrain and the metro take travelers and commuters over the cityscape and in subterranean tunnels to every corner of this metropolis. And yet, if you ask the locals, they'll tell you the quickest way to make your way around Bangkok is often by river ferries that still ply the Chao Phraya river that runs through the city. In Bangkok's historical enclave of Ko Rathakinosan, the grand temples of Wat Pho and Wat Arun, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites, throng with the devout. Further south, some of the largest malls in the world are bucket list destinations for shopaholics. The charm of the City of Angels is no secret. Year on year, Bangkok features in the top visited destinations in the world. This year, Johan and I decided to broaden our horizons beyond the Indian subcontinent. Thailand was right on top of that list.
Once upon a time, the tradition on Songkran, the Thai New Year that falls in April every year, was to use water to clean and purify temples. Over the years, that ritual expanded to include people, and today Songkran is basically a giant water fight. Think Holi, except that there are no colors. And Songkran continues for 3 full days. Streets are cordoned off to accommodate revellers, where street vendors sell iced water and water guns to enthusiastic crowds. If there's one place to be in April, it's the center of Bangkok. Just don't carry any expensive cameras.
Alright, Songkran time in Bangkok. And the Avengers are here. Avengers! I am the, well, what would you call me? Flash Gordon! Flash Gordon! And this here is the Invisible Girl! The Invisible Girl! Hello, Kitty! Hello, Invisible Girl! Hello, Kitty! And we're going to SIlom, where the party has already begun.
Mission is to find me a gun. Meraj just picked up an Avengers gun. It's a small and sleek one with an extra water tank on its back. The kind of gun that you can pull out of your pocket. I'm gonna get a big gun.
Armed and ready to go! Wait for him.
Wait for those guys. Where are they? What's that mean? Oh, there they are! Alright, Johan and I have taken a break and we're going to get ourselves some calorific beverages. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Happy Songkran, people! Oh, what a fantastic day in Bangkok! Festive atmosphere! Everybody's killing it. Where's Johan? He's disappeared. Okay. Very nice hair. Very nice hair. Can you actually see through those glasses? Can you see
No.
You can't see anything.
Well, I can do this.
Oh yeah, there you can. Also, we invite viewer comments on Johan's new mop, which is actually very similar to his original mop. He's kind of feeling really nostalgic about it.
Yeah, it's one for the ages.
One for the ages.
This one only comes off slowly, just like my original one did.
After the Songkran madness and steering clear of the celebrations, I decided to pop by at Pattaya Plaza, a mall that stocks only golf equipment. For me, Thailand was first and foremost about golf. I came here first almost 10 years back and I played more golf in this country than any other country besides home. Tomorrow we're going to head out to the eastern seaboard of Thailand and to that region's most popular city, Pattaya, which has over 20 golf courses. Dominating the otherwise flat skyline in Pattaya's Silver Lake suburb lies the magnificent Chi Chan mountain that, on its rocky north face, has been inscribed with a larger-than-life image of the Buddha. Carved out of rock using lasers and inlaid with gold leaf that glistens in the sun, the 130-meter high and 70-meter wide image is one of the largest Buddha images in the world. And it overlooks a brand new golf course. The Chi Chan Golf Club is the latest addition to Pattaya's golfing firmament and a worthy one at that, a bona fide championship layout and a full-fledged training facility. We are supposed to play at a different course today, but this one is way too enticing not to get a few holes in. Johan has taken off on his own, he doesn't play golf and would much rather go explore Pattaya than watch us hack our way around a golf course. I don't blame him.
Sorted. Alright, first up, Sanctuary of Truth. Sanctuary of Truth. Alright, so, when I was in the hotel, I mapped out how far is the Sanctuary of Truth away from where we're staying. It turned out that the map said it would take some 20 minutes to walk there. So I figured it was better to get, motorcycle taxi for the day. So I decided to tell this guy I'll pay him by the hour. And as soon as I get on the cab, it drops me at the Sanctuary of Truth. And as it turns out, it is literally around the corner. It couldn't be any closer. It's like literally the next property besides the hotel. So I think I kind of made a mistake by hiring this guy by the hour. He's gonna be sitting there now for hours while I'm in here checking this place out. The Sanctuary of Truth. That's a cryptic name, but its genesis becomes clearer when you read about how this monumental wood structure came to be built. Vid Virjafand, a businessman, wanted to build a monument that showcased multiple religious beliefs to show the all-pervasiveness of human values, good over evil. For the main structure of the castle, the craftsman only chose hardwood like Mai Takien, Mai Panchart and teak wood, where the main post is made from a 400-year-old tree. On some of these huge wood columns, a green hue can be seen as the varnish is containing copper to protect the wood from the weather and termites.
The most impressive feat must be that all of this has been constructed without using a single nail.
I've come to the Sanctuary of Truth, which is sitting on a pinnacle just facing the ocean in all directions around me. And the level of craftsmanship at this monument is absolutely astounding. The entire thing has been built without using any nails. So they're using a wood locking mechanism to make the wood just sit together using different locks. One of the ladies inside, she told me that sometimes they use nails to keep it together until it's all assembled, and then they pull out the nails and it just sits together just by design. Considering that this entire thing is facing the ocean in all directions, there is some concern relating to the weather and the climate and the humidity and all these factors, and also because the entire thing is built of wood to avoid termites. Very spectacular monument. Just the size of this thing is huge. It's 105 meters tall, and it is up to 100 meters wide at the base.
Walking around this compound gave me a small insight into the quantum of work that must have been required to build the Sanctuary of Truth. In fact, it's far from complete. Work is expected to continue till 2050.
I've just found a giant gong, and they've given me permission to ring it.
The ocean looks lovely from a distance, and I've been told that the waters are in fact surprisingly clear and good for swimming. Tomorrow we're going to get on a boat and see for ourselves.
Alright, we've reached our pier. And we are finally on our boat. Time for flip-flops, people. Alright. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, Johan, finally, we're getting on a yacht. The idea is to sail off into open waters and check out a couple of islands close by. As it turns out, the Royal Thai Navy is conducting an exercise today, which means our plans to explore far and wide have been properly scuttled. Nonetheless, we found a nice little inlet, the boat has snorkeling equipment, and we are going to dive into these gorgeous tropical waters and take a swim. Look at the size of that watermelon. Fruit in Thailand, seriously. What are you looking at?
What a hoot this is turning out to be. There's music, mocktails, and plenty of body humor going around. This is truly the wind in the hair feeling, folks. Man, I'd like to own a boat like this and live in a town like this. Next stop after India, perhaps.
The next course on our itinerary is the well-known Pattaya Golf Club, where we're getting a full round in. We've been traveling with a group of tourism professionals from India who've been invited by the Tourism Authority of Thailand to play and promote golf in Pattaya. Over 5,000 golfers come to this country from India every year. Seems like a large number, but over 1 million Indians visit Thailand annually. Even Johan, who doesn't play, has decided to accompany the gang.
Oh, there he is! Here he comes! Wion! That cap looks good, man! It fits with the golf cart, that's right.
I feel like I'm
the school bus driver or something when I'm driving this thing. Like the steering wheel is like.
Well, you're not going to be driving it. There's going to be a caddy driving it. It's too dangerous for you to drive these things.
I know.
We're on the 9th hole right now. You're on the 9th hole. I'm just a tourist right now.
This is a long par 4.
Alright.
Since you asked, this is a long par 4. I tried to play it safe off the tee. I had a 2-iron, so which has come about 230 yards. But so I've got 190 yards to the green. So Johan, if you look at that, now you see the green is fronted by 2 bunkers.
Right.
They are protecting the green. So
Okay.
if I tried and so my option, the best shot to play would be, you see the middle part, between the 2 bunkers.
Right. You don't want to end up in the bunker, obviously.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I just don't have the skill to play like a left to right shot. So I'm going to try and play a right to left shot.
A right to left shot.
Yeah.
If it's not right, it's wrong.
Come on, baby. So that, Johan,
It's a right shot.
is a left to right shot.
It's a left to right
I
shot.
was trying to hit a right to left shot. That's called a double cross. And with people who have limited skill, that's what happens. So that ball was supposed to come left. It in
Right.
fact went right. So that was not supposed to happen.
I don't know much about golf, but Pattaya feels like a grand park. There's even some resident wildlife.
It's going very great. I am feeling proud of myself that my game is going great, and by the time I am reaching on the last hole, my game is improving hole by hole, which is a great motivation for me to come back to Thailand again.
Very good, So just still have a wind, racing and cool down a little bit, and most of all, we just in with the game and enjoy what you're doing for golfer.
Okay, Johan, hand-eye coordination. Pick a spot and hit the ball there. Don't think golf swing. It's like any other sport, any other racket sport. Just hit the ball there. Okay, just hit the ball. Johan's been following us around all day, and I can tell he's raring to have a go. He's quite a talented sportsman with great hand-eye coordination, but golf is a different ball game. Oh, that is a good shot for somebody who's never played the game.
Not too bad. Over the bunker.
It wasn't a particularly good swing. I'm just pissed off. The thing in golf is, clubs have loft. So like in a tennis racket, it's like that. Clubs have different amounts of loft, and according to that loft, they take a different parabola or a different trajectory. So this is perfect for you here. So you don't actually have to try and hit it up. Just hit it forward, and it will take the elevation that it has to. Yeah, that's a great swing, Johan. It's already a great swing, man. Very impressive. Oh boy! What a shot! Ball! Oh! That's a great shot.
Is that in the bunker?
It is in the bunker.
Oh well.
Not bad, you're lying 3 there. That's unbelievable, man. What a great day out. Fabulous golf course, great hospitality. Asking my caddy for the line on the green today, I learnt that tong tong means straight ahead in Thai. Tong tong, I say. The thing about being close to the ocean, a sentiment that most Mumbaikars will attest to, is that no matter how hot and muggy the day, the evenings are always cool and breezy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's Johan. Hi, Johan. How's it going, bro?
Oh yeah. Huh? Shooting? Like,
Shooting, eh?
Like I'm unknown to do.
Tell us about this place. What's this place called?
Oh, it's
Oh, you don't remember? It's the Pattaya viewpoint.
So, yeah,
Not hard to figure, right?
the scenic viewpoint on top of Pattaya.
It's a scenic viewpoint on top of Pattaya. That's right. I think it would interest you to know that once upon a time in the 1940s, Pattaya used to be this gorgeous little coastal fishing village, and that's all it was. And today is this humongous urban sprawl.
Yeah.
But at places like these, early morning, I mean, Johan and I will never make it early morning, but that's also because nobody in Pattaya wakes up early morning. In case you manage to get up early in the morning and you come here, you will get a sense of that. You will get a sense of what it was like maybe 30-40 years back.
No visit to Pattaya would be complete without a night out on the town, and we're heading to the walking street, an all-night profusion of restaurants, bars, shops, and street performers. There's live music playing everywhere, kids b-boying on the streets, and an endless flow of what Meraj likes to call calorific beverages. But it's important to note that there are plenty of places here where you'll get a no-strings-attached drink if you want one. It's been a whirlwind trip for us. Thailand, we'll be back.